I'll be reacting to Ranking of Kings episode 16. I'll be watching it off of Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Aniplex. Always love that sound. All right, now it's and the Funimation logo too. I gotta admit, I love the love care and craftsmanship behind it. Okay, now it's here. Which is reasonable. Again, reasonable. And who knows, maybe if things can go well, they can start collaborating with each other. At least I would hope. Yo, Kage looks like he's sweating bullets right now. I wonder if he has an idea as to who Muranjo could be. Because, oh! Aww. And I really feel bad for Boji here. Damn, Muranjo is freaking cold-blooded. I mean, yes, I understand that she suffered quite a bit in her past, but still. Oh. Mercy doesn't feel like it's something that's in Muranjo's dictionary. And it's a damn shame that Boysu wasn't there to protect his wife. Man, if only she was still alive, she'd be proud of her boy. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Jeez, even like the sound effects make this completely uncomforting to watch. And I mean that in a good way because it's... Yeah, I think the last bits of life that were inside of her were snuffed out. Man, I really... Yes! Fuck yeah! Woo! Hey, at least Muranjo, the bitch, got wrecked. Whoa. I really wish I would have been able to see what happened, but then again, maybe it was for the best because who knows if he would have been able to survive that encounter if he would have seen what was going on. Maybe he's gonna want payback against Manon. Oh! I thought for a second he might have he was gonna contemplate getting payback against Muranjo, and I wanted to blame him for that. Well, man, that scene says a lot because in just the span of 3 minutes, we find out how Boji's mother died. Oh, hello, Rox D. Hamed. You can watch it off of Funimation's website in case you're curious. I'm watching off of Funimation's website. But Funimation ain't free, though. They have a charge of $6 a month. So, yeah. Another option is watching it on Crunchyroll. And their costs are similar, but I'd say the only way that you'd be able to watch it from there for free is by waiting a week, and then you'd be able to watch the episode. And that also depends, too, on the territory you're in. You know, that explains the blood shower in the opening, and that small bit. But now the biggest question is, who's that red demon that seems to have a really big bond with Muranjo? Because we saw at least the foot of that demon, at least in the first bit of the episode. I'm gonna guess though that demon is what the being that allowed Muranjo to live in the mirror, though, because I really can't imagine her being able to live in that mirror through any other means aside from that demon having special magical abilities. All right, now it is back, Royal Majesty. Going by that, I really hope it's something positive towards Boji, because the thing is, there'd be, well, at least Boji might be inclined going against Bose. But I wonder why, though. I mean, and this makes me wonder. I'm going to guess that maybe Bose might have known that Miranjo was going to aim after Bose's original wife, but it makes me wonder, what has Miranjo done to justify the kind of love that she's apparently getting from Bose? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm actually curious about that, because King Gung doesn't seem like he was an evil individual, considering that he was switched sides pretty quickly. Unless King Gung's a type that only respects power. Huh. Oh. Damn! I mean, shit. With that happening, I'm not going to game Gigon for reacting the way he did. What the? Well, shit. That makes me like Gigon even more, because I'm going to guess that he's not going to. Oh. I mean, yeah, I guess you could argue that the end result ended up having the least amount of casualties, but regardless of the fact, I mean, hey, as sad as it is, Gigon kind of didn't know what he was signing up. Except for the good portion. That's probably the only thing he didn't sign up for. Oh my. You know what? Those fucks deserve it for how they treated that child. Because regardless of the other kinds of Gigon's race doing bad shit, that child didn't do anything bad. So I fucking approve of this shit. To be honest. They suffered all the casualties. Mm-hmm. I mean, hey. I'm going to assume he's going to stab the life out of that child. Considering how savage the series can get sometimes. Oh, man. Was that necessary? What the fuck? Oh, that kind of looks like Oaken there when he was still normal at the very least. Really now? Oh, shit! Damn! Okay, what type of properties does that blade have to be able to dispel the lightning? Hey, he ain't incompetent anymore. Now he's become utterly competent. I don't think you can really say that anymore about our boy Boji. Ah! And the thing is, I don't think the man would understand sign language either. But that's pretty damn ballsy. The thing is, though, maybe Boji can negotiate. Maybe he could tell him that they can use Gigon to capture the other criminals. It could work to Desh's favor. At least that's how I would try to angle it if I was Boji here. Oh. I'm actually curious about the blade that Boji's got. Hey, that's actually pretty smart. I'm assuming Boji's way stronger than him now. Yes! Even with Ida's body, though? I'm kind of surprised on that. But it makes sense why he wouldn't be able to take on Boji, because Boji was able to block the lightning, and Boji has speed, so he'd probably be able to defeat him pretty easily. I like how he says despicable, even though he's the one that ordered his men earlier to be torturing a child. This motherfucker has no right to be calling other individuals despicable. You gotta be kidding me, but then again, it makes sense. That dude is narcissistic as hell. Oh. Yo, now that I could get down behind. And not like he'd be against that plan either. Again, this is everything that I believe Boji would be down for. Momento, very. Yeah, but what's hoping to be a goal, Oh. I can only hope he truly means that, though, and he doesn't plan on backstabbing Boji by having Gigon killed after Gigon's lived up to his usefulness at this moment of time. Can really hope. Okay. It's actually nice to get a little bit more insights into Desha's mindset at the very least. Good! I'm glad at least his brother's calling him out on that. Although in saying that, yeah, in war, you do have to do certain things sometimes. Huh. Okay, I kind of like this. Okay, if I'm thinking Desha as a savage, now it's making me wondering what's the type of personality of their pops then. If Desha's like a saint in comparison to his own father. Oh, he is such a damn cool brother. Oh. Okay, that's sweet to see that the brother has the faith in Gigon. Okay, yeah, damn! Okay, I gotta give the writers credit for giving Desha getting some character developments, even going as far as admitting his mistakes, but at the same time, getting I mean, that might be Gigon's only option, though. I mean, it's for the best because Boji needs to save his strength too, in case he has to go up against either other criminals or even Bose himself. Aww. Oh man, Gigon is really a fucking bro. Man, I am surprised this series can just easily turn characters I didn't think I was gonna like and then make them absolutely lovable. Oh yeah, plus he does look like he's legitimately sorry. Whoa! Oh! I mean, hey, if he does anything against those beasts being the cause of self-defense. What? Hey, that creature's not letting go. Oh! All right, at the very least, we've got. Man, this episode's having a lot more plot progression than I could have imagined. Hey, at least that's one obstacle taken down. Oh, man, I fucking love Gigon now. Oh, man, such a cute scene. I really hope he lives. We'll help they all live. Except for Miranjo and Bose. Those two can go after themselves, but everyone else is cool. Well, I could see why he wouldn't. Good. Good. And Domo's better be willing to utilize himself as a meat shield in case Boji were to ever need it, and we all know he probably would. At this point, I'd say Kage's more than a friend. He'd be more of a best friend at this juncture in Boji's life. Oh man, this man is such a sweetheart. I mean, apologizing, that's a start. Yes, I love how Kage Skater is dude. Oh man. Oh, the way he's blushing. Oh, I fucking love it. He is such a tsundere, but that's why I love Kage though. Well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Boji's not a. Yeah, I don't. He's not the type to be living with a grudge. At least I would assume. But hey, if he wants nothing to do with Domas, I wouldn't blame him either. Yeah, this fucker's gonna have to prove it through his actions. Good. Okay. Even though I still love Domas, I'm slightly warming up to him a little bit more. Well, yeah. I mean, the motherfucker tried to kill him. Anyone in that situation would be reacting the way Boji would. Damn! Should I be celebrating about that? It'll be harder to catch up to her boy at this rate. Oh man, I love how Kage wants to show off now. I love how this series can like take a pretty rough moment and make it a bit lighthearted here. And that's just how much of a friend Kage is, because sometimes the best thing would be having just a nice gag when someone's down. Not in all situations, but in some situations, yes. And honestly, Kage is the type of friend that almost everyone would want, the type that can give you some sunshine when you're at your darkest moments. I feel bad for Hokuto, though. He's always been looking out for the best of Boji, but that's what I love about Hokuto, too, though. He'll accept being looked at as a traitor. Maybe it's for the sake of Boji. Man, Hokuto's like the bros among bros. Oh, man, see, you're not boys having fun. Yeah! Fucking love these warm, fuzzy vibes. I mean, it is okay, and I guess I should have assumed it was not going to be easy to keep. Damn, I was hoping to be stuck a bit longer. Oh, fuck. I'm assuming with the way Deshko's reacting, he doesn't have much means against him. Fuck! No! I want a cliffhanger. Oh, man. Son of a bitch. That cliffhanger hurts. The episode was amazing, though. I mean, y'all know what I'm going to rate this episode. This a 9.5 out of 10 because it did a lot. Because from a story standpoint, where do I start? I don't know. I'll start with the first 3 minutes. It gave us a lot of background information. We find out how Miranja was killed. They show us how Boji's mother was killed, how it was manipulated by Miranja, making her one of the ultimate bitches, which I'm going to assume somehow this series will find a way of making her lovable. So if I react to more episodes, I might retract that statement, but holy shit. And it adds more mystery, too, when it comes to that demon that came to her aid. So I love how this series, it provides us answers, yet somehow it gives us more mysteries when we get more answers. And that's what I love about that first 3 minutes, because it makes the series more addictive than it already was. It makes the wait for the next episode much more painful and unbearable. And those weren't the only bits that were amazing about the episode, though. I love the fact that we get a lot of plot progression. At least now our boy doesn't have to contend with Desh's forces anymore. They've come to a pretty reasonable agreement, too, because them allowing Gigon back, provided that he helps out Desh's forces, is actually pretty reasonable. Especially considering the fact that even though, yes, Gigon getting angry against Desh's forces was reasonable. I mean, he had every right to be angry. I mean, the way that child was being treated was pretty fucked up. I do like how at least we get some progression in on the fact that, yes, he's going to be taken back into Desh's forces, and at least now Desha's not going to be an obstacle for our boy Boji anymore. So I love the plot progression there, too. It's showing us that in almost every single snippet, the series is making sure that something substantial happens at every single moment. And to top it all off, something that I also really enjoyed about this episode also was not just that moment, but also how Domus and Hokuto want to completely help out Boji, and they're going to try to find a means of helping out, because even though Boji didn't forgive them, which I do like how Boji didn't forgive them instantly, because let's just be real. If that motherfucker Domus is going to be forgiven, he had better do something substantial before he gains our boy Boji's forgiveness. And that's what I love about this episode, too. That things in this series, they're not given. They're not gift wrapped. Things like forgiveness, they can be gift wrapped. They got to be earned. And I love how they set up that plot point, how they set up a potential redemption arc for Domus. It really makes the episode a lot better, and the series a lot better, having moments like that. And then having that bit where you see Kage and Boji having fun really warmed up my day immensely. So that's why I really love the way they wrote the episode. Aside from that, gotta say, the character development was substantial. You have Domus apologize, and even acknowledges that, yeah, he's not going to be forgiven easily. He probably doesn't even deserve forgiveness, but he's still going to try to go for it by helping out Boji. I like that. But I love the emotional toughness of Hokuto, though, because even though he would have every right of being angry towards Domus, he really isn't angry towards Domus at all, even though Hokuto is also seen as a traitor, too. And I respect that. Just makes the cast of characters in the series much more fleshed out. I love the character development for Gesha, where he acknowledges that, yeah, he fucked up in the past. I love that bit too. I love how he added characterization for Gigon. Now we know that he really isn't a bad individual. He just wanted retribution for the way the child was treated. So that's another thing I love about this episode too. It shows Gigon out to be a light-hearted person, and at least at heart. And it shows us that him switching sides with Boji, it felt legitimate. It wasn't just, oh yeah, we're just going to make him switch sides just because. That bit really does justify it, because, and seeing the previous episode, I didn't mention in my reaction, but in the back of mine, I was like, kind of feels a bit off that this criminal is joining Boji quickly. But I didn't say anything because I was thinking, nah, there's got to be more to this dude than meets the eye. Well, this episode shows up, and it clears out any potential doubts I might have had in my mind. So his character running was amazing. I love Boji's realism too. Yeah, no way he's gonna completely forgive Domus yet. So I love that too. But then I love how he bonded more with his boy Kage. It really made the episode more heartwarming. I thought, aside from the script being utterly fantastic, the voice acting was amazing. And aside from that, the production values were still sky high. My favorite scene was when you had Boji running to the rescue of Gigon. That looked gorgeous. But almost every visual in the episode. Oh, and then the death of his mother was rough to see because of how animated it was. And the sound effects. Like, if it had been just the animation alone with mediocre sound effects, the scene would have worked. But them sound effects with like the crunchy noises really add a lot more weight. And I'm like, oh man, Boji's mother does not deserve to go down the way she did. But sometimes life doesn't give a shit about what someone deserves or how someone should go down. Like, when a life is gone and snuffed out, it just happens. And unfortunately, there's nothing anyone can do about it. But that's also why I love this series, because this series is harsh in a good way. And it'll make you love characters to the extent where it's like you don't want to see anything bad happen to them. But when something bad happens to them, it makes you feel for the characters in question. So, yeah. That's another reason as to why I absolutely adored this episode of the series. And to top it all off, that's why I feel the episode's worthy of a 9.5 out of 10. And of course, I'm definitely going to be reacting to episode 17. But if y'all do not want to miss my reaction to episode 17, I recommend y'all subscribe, because I will be there for whenever the series does come back. And I'll definitely react to the next episode. Shit, I'm addicted to this series. If anything, I go through massive amounts of withdrawal from this series whenever it doesn't have an episode. And my goodness, the next episode cannot come soon enough, in my opinion. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about either my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, because sometimes YouTube doesn't really inform people that I make videos. I mean, hell, there's a lot of instances where people say that they don't even know my playlist exists because YouTube hides my playlist. But anyways, right before I go, though, I'll just say thank you to Roxby Ahmed for commenting on the live chat. And thank you, everyone else, for watching. Have a great, safe day or night, everyone. Bye-bye.